Hey guys, I'm back. I don't have any shout outs and no douche canoe today because I just doing a quick one, just a real quick one today. Something I saw on Amazon that I thought was interesting and I wanted to check out. So we've seen tactical pens, right? Usually it's got some kind of glass breaker on the end and high-tail, and it's got some kind of feature that you can use it for self-defense. One of the new things that I've been looking at are multi-tool or survival pens. Now this one I found on Amazon. It's made by a company called the Friendly Swede. Very decently priced. I really didn't check too much though, unfortunately. This is a multi-tool stylus. So this one does not have an actual pen on it. I have another one on order that has a pen and a flashlight. This one's a little bit different. So we're gonna look at this one and then we're gonna compare that one to one with an actual pen and a flashlight. But I like this one because this one comes in green. That's pretty cool. So let's take a look at the Friendly Swede and see what we got. And it's a very simple tool. Unfortunately, not having a pen really restricts you from kind of daily use stuff, right? Because if it was a pen, at least I could carry it around and I could use it as a pen. And I'm thinking just, off the top of my head, taking this on a plane or somewhere through a metal detector. I mean, does anybody still really use one of these, like to use a tablet? Or I don't know. I mean, I'm asking this legitimately. I'm not shit talking. So does anybody really like use a stylus for a phone or a tablet? It does work effectively if you want to use it on a phone and you want to do stuff, right? Like you can open stuff up and bam, and you can, what else can we do with it? I mean, if I wanted to play games with it, I could open my games and everything. So the stylus works pretty well. And it comes with, 4 additional little nibs if anything happens to it, so that's pretty cool. Obviously, I've opened this before. This is not like a straight unboxing. I've looked at it and messed with it a little bit. It comes with a little survival whistle, which is decent. One of the better whistles I've seen. Some of the survival box whistles kind of suck. I'm doing this video quick also because it's going to rain, but rain means clouds, which means no horrible shadows, which means it's not ridiculously ungodly hot. So if we open up the whistle, we've got a ferro rod here for fire starting, which we'll mess with in a minute. And by the way, I like that all the tool sections have a nice rubber O-ring. The rod itself is aluminum, so it is non-ferrous, so it shouldn't trigger a metal detector, although the tools are kind of steel. But it lightens everything up. So here are your actual tools on the inside, right? So you've got a little bit of a knife blade there, you've got a screwdriver, you've got a small hex wrench. It's only one size though, so I mean if it doesn't fit in that size, you're kind of screwed, but you've got it. Bottle opener, and then this is a combination. It can be a little saw or file, but you can also use this to strike your fire starter. Inside the stylus point right there, you've got a carbide glass breaker. So interesting. Again, I like the anodized green color. That's why I chose this one. The one I have on order that has the pen and the flashlight instead of the stylus and the whistle, it's going to come in black. So we'll see how that works. Now when you get this thing out of the box, you've got a very nice little instruction card that tells you what everything is. Also comes in several languages. I'm interested in trying this rod out. Tato, you might want to back up here, buddy. There we go. I hate these coatings they put on these rods, but I've seen a couple good sparks. Did you see that one good spark? Yeah, there we go. The knife blade is small. It doesn't come super sharp. I would probably want to put more of a refined edge on that little guy right there. And it's a small blade, but it works, to make, I mean, for first and foremost, if you're going to use your fire starter, if you want to scratch some of this wood up, scrape it up and make some kindling to start your fire. I don't know if I'd want to carve a whole something out of wood with this, but in a survival situation, if you needed to, this dried up, so it started a nice fire for you. And I think that this is, only intended not as a as a major crafting tool, but as a survival tool. I think as more of an immediate escape and survival in the moment tool, though, if that's what you think of this as, there we go, this would serve its purpose. I don't think that this would be really highly effective as a tactical pen in the way that we think of, you know, self-defense type work, as some of the ones that are designed to be used to defend yourself. This is more of a carry this around, and if you're, you know, you find yourself lost or your plane goes down or something like that, you use it in the immediate situation to signal, survive, things like that. It's an interesting addition to the collection. I like having it. It's a little bit different, I think, in concept than the ones that I'm used to. And I'm wondering if in Sweden a lot more people use their styluses than pens. So there's just a very short, very simple video on the friendly Swede multi-tool stylus. I just wanted to try it out. Saw it looked interesting. Thought you guys might think it's interesting too. Not the most exciting tool we've had on here. I don't think I would carry this when I had one of the more useful multi-tool pens, which we'll test out in a few days, so you guys can check that out too. But just an option you have if it's something you're interested in. So that's it for now, guys. I'm going to try to beat the approaching thunderstorm. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you, and I'll be back again real soon.